Let's head over to Edo State now, where the governor of the state, Monday Okpebholo, shocked a crowd of protesters and activists on Monday when he joined the group to protest against the Benin Electricity Distribution Company. The protest was put together by the organized Edo people against BEDC oppression group in Benin City. Okpebholo, while addressing the crowd, agreed with them that BEDC is not doing enough. Let's take a look.
We are all youth. Is that not so?
Yes.
Are we not Edo youth?
Yes.
So I've come to join you on the protest. The only way we can fight them is to bring stakeholders into this business of distribution.
Yes.
I want to let you know we will break the monopoly. That monopoly does not belong to one man. So how do we do it? We have to operate like the way telecom operates. Bringing different stakeholders, bringing different companies so that we can have light.
Our camera guy in the studio is from Edo State, your governor. Well, the governor said he would have a meeting today with stakeholders on the issue. However, ex-users have questioned why the governor of the state is joining the protest as opposed to assuring people that as their leader, he will provide or improve security and electricity supply in the state. I will take Adeni's tweet. He wrote, "Nigeria is exhausting. How does a sitting governor join residents to protest electricity for something he has the power to fix? You're in government. Solve it. Leadership is not protest." In the meantime, a clip from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 2023 campaign has resurfaced online as it shows the president, then a presidential candidate, making a promise to voters that if he is unable to deliver stable and affordable electricity in his first term, voters shouldn't give him a second chance. Let's take a look.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth. Unless I give you adequate reasons why I couldn't deliver. And it's convincing enough.
A promise made is a promise kept. Well, former presidential candidate Peter Obi also recently discussed this trending video on his X page, in which he pointed out that the national grid collapsed at least twice in January and collapsed about 12 times in 2025, highlighting how a candidate's promise during a campaign can easily resurface when they are not kept. Rufai, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in that resurface clip, urged Nigerians not to vote for him if we do not have constant electricity supply. And now we see the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, out on the streets protesting inadequate electricity supply in his state.
Okay, couple of things. President Tinubu said we should not vote for him if he can't provide power. Like he said, he's not been able to provide power. In fact, should I tell you what he's done? He's taken the presidential villa, he's taking it to solar. Is going off the grid. So it shows that President Tinubu, in terms of power provision, has been a failure. A big-time failure. Let me even excite you even more. President Tinubu promised the electricity operators that last year was going to pay their over 4 trillion legacy debt. Today, that debt has gone up to 6 trillion. President Tinubu keeps dribbling them. The other day, the Nation newspaper came out to say that there's been a body set up to be able to evaluate and check if those monies were actually correct, and they beat that money to about 2.8 trillion. The electricity operators came out to say it's a lie. So the government is playing politics with power. They are not ready. And President Tinubu has failed as regards. So if you say don't vote for him as regards power, except he gives you a reason, I'm going to tell you authoritatively, he has no reason. He has just failed. He's not been able to solve his problem. He's been a massive failure as regards power. Then he's running to solar. The fact that he's running to solar is a big indictment on him.